Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you both so deliciously wherever you are. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1. Beam me up, my juicy little lights. Thank you, little light, you delicious and bright. Now then, my delicious little babies, so it's 12 midday in our UK today, my delicious little babies. Well, there's no wind, no rain. It is sun shining. And it's rather chilly. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, it may differ in other parts of the old UK, okay? So I'm going to make a start, okay, my delicious little babies? So where do we go first? Because today I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, my delicious little babies? Now then, I decided to do a video today, my delicious little babies. I've got to do some readings as well, actually, to be quite honest with you. And thank you to anybody at all who even happens to stumble across my videos and, you know, for any views or any likes, okay? If any of you found the information most helpful, then, you know, I'm super duper and deliciously happy. Okay, my delicious little babies? That doesn't mean no. Now then, so let's make a start, shall we? Okay, there's a bit of a mixed bag today, my delicious little babies, okay? There's lots of, you know, lots of little things going on, if you know what I'm saying, yes, okay? As well as the more larger problems, shall we say, okay? That others are causing. Okay, my delicious little babies, so let's just make a start, okay? So this is only, what is it, on BitChute? I haven't wrote down who the uploader is, okay? It's only about 20 seconds long. And what this is to do with my delicious babies is in Russia, it's a Russian TV. It's Russian TV, okay? You know, television. And what it's advertising, my delicious babies, is for Russian women to marry Chinese men. Okay, my delicious little babies, I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? The advert is only about 20 seconds long on BitChute, my delicious little babies, and it's a Russian TV, and it's advertising for Russian women to marry Chinese men. Okay, my delicious little babies. It's a case of, you know, with everything what's going on, shall we say, let's tick that one off. For ones to, there we are, reading between the lines. Okay, my delicious little babies. Well, no more to say about that, okay? This has got nothing to do... Anyway, I'm not even going there, because anybody who knows me knows, okay? But this has got nothing to do with racism or anything like that, okay? There's a point to, there we are, to why I'm saying things, okay, my delicious little babies? Now then, so the next one, my delicious little babies, okay, this one is this uploader on BitChute. So it's a search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, okay, and then all you have to type in is think for yourself. Think for yourself, okay? All the words crammed together. Think for yourself, okay? My delicious little babies, they have 672 subscribers, my delicious little babies. So only a little baby channel, but I'm sure that they'll prosper. Bless, okay? Now then, the video should read, pollution solution for mankind. Okay, my delicious little babies, I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? Pollution solution for mankind. Okay, my delicious little babies. And I put in brackets, this man is talking to our dear gentleman, Dr. Robert O. Young. Okay, my delicious little babies. Very interesting video to listen to. It's over 50 minutes long, 50 minutes long. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. Well worth a listen, okay? Now, I mention Dr. Robert O. Young because, there we are, he is a really good doctor. He's very passionate about what he believes in, what he does, okay? He's extremely passionate about that, okay? So, for some of you delicious little babies out there, you know, you may be able to, you know, take a look at some of his videos. He's on YouTube as well, and I'm pretty sure actually he has his own website as well, okay? So you may be able to, you know, get more helpful information, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, and my video should not come down, because all I'm doing is giving out information anyway, okay? I am not a doctor, and neither am I a nurse, and neither do I wish to be or want to be, okay, my delicious little babies, with what we see in the world, okay, my delicious little babies. And when you do get a decent doctor, well, it is truly, especially in this day and age, a blessing. A great blessing. Okay, my delicious little babies, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack, it seems. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, okay, so this one here, my delicious little babies. Okay, I've mentioned this uploader many times simply because he gives out good material. Okay, my delicious little babies. So search engine of your choice, and it's Understanding the Laws. That's what you need to type in, please, and thank you, my delicious little babies. Understanding the Laws, then a space bar, BitChute. Okay, my delicious little babies, and it will lead you to this uploader. Okay, and as I said with any of them, not in that way, not in that way. Okay, my delicious babies. This uploader now happens to have 6,799 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? So the video should read Chris Scar, okay? Chris Scar, okay? I've seen him many times, okay, my delicious little babies. And what he does super duper short, tiny little videos, okay, my delicious babies, and this is another one of them, okay? And the video should read, in the UK, so many extra, very sadly, I'm just going to say past, okay, my delicious little babies. God bless everybody, and God bless all the dear little families and friends, okay, and work colleagues. Extra, past, after, they had to open temporary morgues. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, my delicious little babies. Chris Scar, in the UK, so many extra, I'll just say past, okay, my delicious little babies, after they had to open temporary morgues, okay, my delicious little babies. Well, you see, ones would just need to, I mean, you can do this through DuckDuckGo, Quack, my delicious babies, because that's my favourite search engine, okay? Even though it seems that something's happening because others are trying to hijack it. There we are, it seems, okay, my delicious babies, because believe you me, you can find out, there we are, lots of information on there, okay, about all different topics and subjects. But it seems that what some may regard as being super duper important seems to be wiped completely clean, okay? But what he's talking about is, and all you have to do, okay, if you go onto DuckDuckGo, just get back to that, sorry, I was just overrunning my tail then. You only have to type in John O'Looney. He's a funeral director who's he's got his own business in Milton Keynes in the UK, my delicious little babies, okay? And, you know, you'll get, there we are, more information, okay? My delicious little babies, I just went super duper cold then, okay? My room's warm, okay? My delicious little babies. But he discusses about a number of things, and sometimes somebody will upload a video up onto BitChute, do you see what I mean? And usually I spot it and I have advertised the videos, okay, my delicious little babies. But he gives you a, you know, on what's going on, okay, my delicious little babies, because it seems that not many other, shall we say, wish to stick their head above to talk about things, okay, my delicious little babies. Just makes you see things from a different angle, doesn't it, my delicious little babies? Anyway, so that's that. So yeah, so Chris Scar was shocked to, you know, to read this or to hear this, my delicious little babies, okay? Well, I've got to be honest, and like I say, God bless everybody, God bless, God bless, God bless, God bless, God bless. But this is, I'm not, you know, not meaning this nastily in any way. Anybody who watches me regularly will know that, okay? And I was once a funeral arranger myself. Well, this is of no surprise to me whatsoever, hearing this, my delicious little babies. But for others, maybe it may be a bit shocking. God bless. Okay, my delicious little babies. Yeah. So the next one, my delicious little babies. And by the way, I'm not here to depress or to offend or upset anybody, okay? My delicious babies, all I'm doing is just giving out the information, okay? And so that you can hear things for yourselves. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? The next one, my delicious little babies. This is our lovely Redacted on YouTube, my delicious little babies. Now, I do advertise Redacted regularly as well, my delicious babies. So, in YouTube, please and thank you, in the old space bar, Redacted. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, it's not the first video, it's the second video. It's most recently uploaded, okay? Now, the video should read, and by the way, they happen to have 2.27 million subscribers, my delicious babies, so they're very large, okay, my delicious babies. Now then, the video should read, revealed the UK has a dirty military plan to trick young people into joining the army. Okay, my delicious baby, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Revealed the UK has a dirty military plan to trick young people into joining the army. Okay, my delicious babies. Well, we knew, there we are, we knew that this would be coming. My delicious little babies, do you say? Okay. Anyway, Natalie, oh, God bless her. Our lovely Natalie, not in that way, not in that way. Our lovely Natalie, okay? She's talking to your other man there, okay? Who's, what is he, ex-Parliament. Anyway, and he happens to mention as well, my delicious little babies. So you're ticked off, Natalie, our lovely Redacted. He happens to mention that really, if we look at it, you know, certain leaders, shall we say, okay, and, you know, others, if you know what I mean, if you can catch my drift, well, really, they're already committing treason, my delicious little babies, do you say? That doesn't mean no. Okay, my delicious little babies, which of course, there we are, anybody who's been following this, myself and thousands of others, okay, already know what is going on. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, when he was asked, you know, well, why do you feel that, by our lovely little Natalie, well, why, you know, why does it be, really, why does he feel, you know, that many are not joining? You're in the army now. Well, you only have to say it. I've been saying it on my videos, my delicious little babies. It does not take a rocket. See, I'm stumbling there. A rocket scientist, my delicious little babies. You only have to come to the old UK, my delicious little babies, for anybody who's outside of the old UK to see exactly, there we are, what the crack is. Very sadly. And I've been mentioning it before, the PTSD, for the fact that the war veterans, you know, homeless on the streets. It's like they're just cast aside, like they're nobodies, when others are eating full and plenty, you know, and their caviar, do you know what I mean, and drinking their drinky poos, do you know what I mean, okay, and dressing themselves in their little suits, okay, and obeying orders, do you see what I mean, by follow the leaders. Do you see what I mean? That they couldn't give a shat about other things that go on. My delicious little babies, okay? And if you do manage to get, God bless, a dear homeless woman or man, okay, who have been in the army and they do manage to have a property, well, nobody goes round to say, and I know this myself, from hearing about it over the decades, out, you know, I'm not calling them a horse, I love little horses, it's figure of speech, my dish babies, out of horses' mouths. Do you see what I mean, my dish babies? Nobody goes round to see whether they're all right, and usually, God bless their beautiful dear little souls, they drink themselves to oblivion, okay, they smirk like a chimney, God love them, okay? And usually they attract, God bless them, not such a sweet company, if you follow me. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And sometimes it can end up, there we are, rather tragic, shall we say, my delicious little babies, okay? Simply because, and I did not mean that in the wrong way, they're extremely vulnerable. God bless the beautiful, dear little souls, you know what I mean? But they've been that traumatised by what they've seen and what they've done, that it has made them extremely poorly, my delicious little babies, do you see? So yes, I got where, you know, your man there was coming from, but it's nothing that I haven't known for flipping effing decades, do you see what I mean, okay, and anybody else? But what the plan is now, my delicious little babies, okay, so it's like they're trying to make out in the old UK, putrid little flipping Rishi Sunak, the little Kermit the Frog, okay, who was not even elected anyway, right? You know, to trick our youngsters now, our teenagers, our adolescents. See, I'm stumbling again. You know, that this is going to be a super duper wonderful idea, and this is in connection to Russia as well, my delicious little babies, okay? Well, I'm going to repeat it again, and I'm going to keep repeating it. Why must we, okay, go and send our soldiers, okay, or teenagers, or, you know, whoever, right, to go and fight in a war that's nothing to do with us? And they're also talking about that they've brought over the German, and that's our UK putrid effing governments, my delicious little babies, okay? The German way of thinking, shall we say? This is extremely, there we are, extremely serious, my delicious little babies, do you say? So if you know anybody, my delicious little babies, who has a dear son or a dear daughter who's in adolescence, who's a teenager, please, I beg you with the Lord of mercy, please and thank you, please advise the families to advise their sons or daughters, God bless them, not to go into any army, okay, because it is not for their benefits. And I keep saying this, and I'm going to keep repeating it, because you need to make sure that this is well said. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But very sadly, my videos do not always get many views. Do you see what I mean, okay? And I actually heard, who was it now? Oh, yes, lovely David Icke, and I actually heard him yesterday talking on his video to his lovely dear little son Jamie Icke, and like I said, with anybody not in that way, and even he was saying, you know, there's another uploader, I forgot where he said it was now, who he said it was, oh, I'm sorry, David, and anyway, and he said that he doesn't have a lot of, this particular uploader does not have a lot of views, yet he's extremely, you know, knowledgeable and interesting. Do you see what I mean? But this is what's happening, my delicious little babies. It's like, I can tell you some now where they talk ding ding dong dong, there we are, common sense, and they do their research, you know, so they're not just talking a crock of shit. Do you see what I mean? And yet they hardly get no views. Do you know what I mean? Nowhere near as many as we know who. Okay, my delicious babies, and while I'm on the subject anyway, so please take a listen to that video with Redacted. It's only over 6 minutes long, it's not long. Just to let you know as well, my delicious little babies, well, it seems that the putrid little creature, Elon Musk, okay, yes, so we've got the situation where he's apparently they put the first chip in the first what they've called us, humans brain or something like that, my delicious little babies, right? And it's supposed to be all whoopee woo, you know what I mean, for having a chip in your head. Do you see what I mean? When there has been, let's just say, other beautiful baby animals, you know, and monkeys and pigs and everything that have not survived anything like this. This is just wicked and putrid and cruel. My delicious little babies, do you say? Anyway, but it seems that he's managed to get under the skin of, where is it now? Over the pond in America. You know, the old Alex Jones. You see, that's why I said, you know, I'm not advertising him today, my delicious babies. It actually happened to be, what's his name? Owen Strauer, okay? And it's like, making this sound, okay, like having a chip here or in your palm or in your noddle, that this is, oh yes, oh well, you know, imagine if you go blind, imagine if you become, you know, sort of disabled. Well, it's not sort of, is it, you know, if you're disabled, God bless, or blind, God bless, okay, you know, and you wouldn't be able to see, and that's how they're trying to drop it, my delicious little babies, okay? It was only, there we are, it was only a matter of time. Do you see? Why can the others not see this now then? Do you see what I mean? Is it too much that they're in the other one's pockets now then? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? This will not end well. Let me tell you, because ones will remember this. There we are. They will remember this. Do you see what I mean, okay? But what Owen Stroud was saying is he can see different sides. Okay, but the fact of the matter is, if I was in his shoes, I would never have even said that. Because there is no other side. The answer to anybody invading anybody's bodies is no. Simple things. Not like, oh, I can see one side, or I can see, because that's how they're trying to sell it. My delicious little babies. Do you see? This is what they're done doing, okay? So this is what I say, and I keep saying it. Do you see? I mean, this is putrid, wicked, evil and cruel. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But this is what they're all about. Then I heard from our lovely Gareth Arkin, Not In That Way, Not In That Way, on and it's all on davidark.com, or you can find it there, David Ark on BitChute, God bless them all. And he was even saying, who I advertise as well, Max Egan, okay, Max Egan, yeah, that on a old Twitter, that because he's discussing about wars and everything, Mexican, yes, that his videos keep getting removed, or something's happening to them. Okay, my delicious babies, can you see what's going on, my delicious babies? Yes. Okay, it's like if you talk about something that others are not liking, well, then this is what you get then, isn't it? Do you see? But this is totally wrong. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. Okay, and it should not be allowed. I mean, at the end of the day, there's what now, under 8 billion of us? Only from, you know, what I hear and read, and only what I hear and read, but, you know, there's all of us. And all we have to do is say no to all of these putrid things, which leads me on to saying, my delicious little babies, before I get to my last 3, my delicious little babies. I flipping forgot now what it was I was going to say. It'll come back to me, okay? Let me just go on to this, and then I'll because I have so much in my flipping noddle some days, do you know what I mean? What was it now that I wanted to say? Oh, it'll come back to me, my delicious little babies. Do you know what it is? Anyway, but yes, so we can see what's going on, okay? Well, like I said, it's not going to end very well. But like I said, you got certain who, you know, they're so thankful and grateful to get back onto old Twitter. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? That they bend over backwards for, you know, the putrid Elon Musk. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? So we can see in between the lines what's going on here now, can't we? My delicious little babies, do you see? Anyway, so me flipping ferns, me dog and Burns hopping today. I'm sorry about this, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, the next one, my delicious little babies, let's go to this one. So what I've got here, yeah, so what I've got here, it'll come back to me what I wanted to say, my delicious babies. I've just forgotten right now. This one here has come up on my feed, my delicious little babies. In fact, the last 2, because there's 3 videos, but the last 2 have come up on my feed, okay? For some unknown reason, I cannot tell you why, okay? This uploader here happens to have 477,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies. So it's 477,000 subscribers on YouTube. And in the space bar, you just need to type in, it's all together, okay? It's a word, okay? D, you know, D, Sal NorCal, D, Sal NorCal. I'm going to spell it out for you, my delicious babies. DSALNORCAL. Okay, my delicious babies, that's the uploader, okay? Now then, not in that way, right? Now, there's 2 videos I'd like you to take a look at of his, okay, my delicious little babies, but why it's come up on my feed, I've no idea, okay? The first one is, if you like Dad, you'll love this, okay? Then there's like a little emoji with like little tears, okay? In this particular video, they're only short videos, my delicious babies. In this particular video, because I gather that this is a man and he's taken his dad in. So his dear dad's living with him. He's got Alzheimer's, bless, okay? Well, anyway, his dad wants his car keys, okay? He's got Alzheimer's, his dear dad, God bless his beautiful dear little soul. Well, so did my beautiful dear little Nana Bear have Alzheimer's, see I'm stumbling there, dementia, okay? My little babies, mind you, in Hull, in the UK, you should have seen how bad the fluoride was in the water. My little babies, it was lethal and it tasted disgusting. So I'd always have like bottled water because the taste was just putrid, and you had to really scrub to get the glasses clean and to get everything clean. That's how hard the water is in Hull. My delicious little babies. I should imagine it's still the same, okay? Anyway, but what it is dear dad, God bless, he wants the keys to his car, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Because with the dementia, Alzheimer's, as anybody would know, my delicious little babies, it's an awful disease to have. It's so sad, and you know, and of course, you know, sometimes, well, very often, you know, they will go back in time. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And he keeps going on about an Italian car or something, but he cannot remember the name of the car. God bless his beautiful dear little soul, okay? It's not something to laugh at. No, it isn't. I take things like this very seriously, and I did care work on and off for over 20 years. So I do take things extremely seriously. But what also happens is, God love them, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, anybody who has dementia or Alzheimer's, okay, they can either go one way or they can go the other way, okay, and I've known there we are a long time, okay, in my experiences. They can either be super duper nice, you know, and just crack jokes and have a laugh and everything, or they can go the other way and be not so nice. Do you know what I mean? They can be a little bit snappy, God bless them. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, but anyway, that's the first one. But the second one, under the same uploader, my delicious babies, but this particular one here that I'm telling you about, this one, okay, is 4 months ago, okay, my delicious babies. So I can only assume that the other one was more, I never looked actually, my delicious babies, but that must be more recent. But this one here that I'm going to tell you about is 4 months ago with this same uploader on YouTube, my delicious babies. And the video should read, Dad wonders how he can support 6, I don't like that word kids, I prefer little bairns, you know, children. Anyway, Dad wonders, I'll repeat again, how he can support 6 kids plus my mom. And then genuine concern. So I'll just repeat that again for you, my delicious babies. Dad wonders how he can support 6 kids plus my mum. Genuine concern. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, again, it's only a short video. Okay, they're both short videos. But the point to all this is that his dear dad, God bless him, with a dementia Alzheimer's, he seems to forget that his dear self and his dear wife were divorced, you know, 45 years ago, okay? And that she looks after herself, she lives in her own home and everything else, okay? If she needs help, as her other son had said, yes, because he was talking to his dear dad, yes, he said, if his mum needs help, well, she's got other bairns, you know, who can help her. Do you see what I mean? Anyway. But all that his dad was concerned about, Martin's little babies, is how he's going to pay. Do you see what I mean? And then he's just sort of saying, well, you know, does she want money out of me? Do you know what I mean? But so what they do is they go back in time, Martin's little babies. That's what happens. It's like their mind rewinds. Do you see what I mean? Okay, and it goes backwards. Do you see? But then when they're in the present, they cannot remember the present. Do you see? God love them. God bless the beautiful dear little souls. But please, well worth a little look at those 2 videos. But for some reason, it's came up. So I'm not sure. Well, I'm not what other videos this uploader does, but he's clearly a pretty high number at 477,000, so I'm not sure what other videos he does. Maybe for some of you delicious little babies, if you have an interest, you know, to have a scroll down, you know, on his videos to take a look. Now finally, this one came up on my feed, my delicious little babies. I do not know what's going on this morning, my delicious little babies, but anyway, well, it was morning, now it's afternoon. This uploader, this is on YouTube, my delicious babies. Then I'm going to close my book, okay? The uploader is called Ollie, okay? Ollie, O-L-L-R-E, then a space, Talks, Airsoft, Ollie Talks, Airsoft, A-R-R-S-O-F-T, Airsoft. Okay, my delicious little babies, that's the uploader. He happens to have 45,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? 45,000 subscribers. Strange this, because 45 years ago and 45,000 subscribers on another video. Anyway, which of course, you know, comes to 9 completion. Because that's what number 9 comes to, completion. The video should read, my delicious little babies, okay? On YouTube, 3 months to live, stage 4 bowel cancer, my delicious little babies. I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? 3 months to live, stage 4 bowel cancer diagnosis. Okay, my delicious babies, and now I'm going to close my book. It's very sad. It's only a short video, my delicious little babies, but your uploader there, I assume his name is Ollie, God bless him. It appears, and he was crying. He was crying, my delicious little babies, and you know, that he, you know, wants to spend time with friends and family and everything. He said that he was feeling very tired and he could not understand why. Anyway, so he has been crying, but you know, he was asking for, you know, his viewers' help. He was asking for their help. Do you say? I even put a comment, because I was very sorry to hear about that. For anybody, my delicious little babies, and I've heard extremely sad news myself this week, okay, my delicious babies, but I'd rather not say, because it's concerning, you know, to do with my, you know, my personal, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, so I'd rather not say. But yeah, I've had 2 very awful pieces of news. But getting back to this now, so I've just put a little message, which I did, you know, so sorry to hear this, okay? And I'd said, please take a look at Dr. Robert O. Young on YouTube. Do you see what I mean? And also for the fact that I have to be careful what I say, my delicious babies, but it's fungal. Okay, my delicious little babies, only according to what I've read. There we are, only according to what I've read. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm not going to say no more than that. So my video should not come down, my delicious little babies. No, it should not. Okay, my delicious babies. And very lastly, just to finish off, yesterday I'm walking out and about with my beautiful and delicious little Ruby Tuesday, because my beautiful and delicious little Maisie Moo can walk herself. Anyway, excuse me. So I'm walking around, anyway, bumps into my beautiful, lovely little neighbours up the road. God bless them, okay? I mean, you know, we're all little mates, yes, okay? And I kept hearing this animal barking. You know, it was a really loud bark, okay, my delicious babies? And I thought, oh dear, I thought I must put my beautiful little Ruby Tuesday on a lead. Now, over the years living here, my delicious babies, this is the 3rd time it's happened now. No, it's not the 3rd time. There was 1, 2, 3, then a 4th. No, it's the 5th time, so I got that wrong. This is the 5th time, my delicious babies. And every now and again, you'll have a little animal who's come from somewhere else, and for some reason, they land on this road, our road, my delicious babies, okay? And they're wandering around, God bless them. But of course, we do not know, well, where they're from or anything, okay, my delicious babies. Anyway, so yesterday, well, was no exception. So I started walking up with my beautiful little Ruby Tuesday on the lead, okay, whereas normally she could just walk, do you know what I mean? Because we'd walked everywhere and then we just walked back round, do you see what I mean? And I thought, oh gosh, I heard that, you know. The little animal, he looked like he was half between a German Shepherd. He sort of had those beautiful German Shepherd eyes, you know, and he looked like to me like he had some collie in him. Anyway, my dish baby, so he's pretty tall. Anyway, so I thought I must go and get little Ruby Tuesday back in. Do you know what I mean? So then I grabbed some treats and I grabbed my beautiful, oh God bless my beautiful dear little Lacey, my beautiful dear little Hutchie, you know, very sadly passed away, my beautiful little babies, you know, because little Hutchie was little pussycat. And then my beautiful little Lacey was my beautiful little rescue, you know, I rescued her, you see what I mean? Anyway, so I still have a collar and I still have a lead. Do you see what I mean, Madslish Bears? Anyway, so and it's hung up and I give it a kiss 3 times a day. Okay, so, you know, that's what I do. So I put the collar in my pocket, in my jacket pocket, and I put little Ruby's lead around my neck. Okay, because it's just a stronger lead, do you see what I mean? So I walked up and with the treats and I was trying to get your beautiful little baby there. He was jumping about everywhere, Madslish babies. I mean, God bless him. I thought, I cannot move. I cannot go anywhere because he was watching me when we was walking down the road. He never approached us, you see. And then I put little Rubes in and started walking back up the road anyway. And I thought, he keeps running into the road. I mean, 3 times I had to stop vans and cars, you know what I mean? Because they fly around the corner. Do you know what I mean? And one of these days, if they're not careful, I'm not negative, but they cause a blooming accident. Do you see what I mean? Because it's a blind spot, you cannot see it. So you cannot see who's coming round either way. Do you see? You have to be really super duper slow. Well, of course, I was having to stop, you know, because he kept running in the road. He was clearly very frightened, this animal was. He didn't look old. I would have said about 2 or 3. Anyway, so then another man came out of his flat and he was on the dog and burn to the Brummie Council or something, you know, to explain that this, God bless, rather tall animal was clearly was on our road. You know, we do not know where he's come from. So then another couple of neighbours, God bless them, yes, so, you know, they came, you know, to try and help as well, you know, and I thought, well, we can't go anywhere until we know he's safe. Do you see what I mean? He was barking a lot, but he was just more frightened than anything, you know, he wasn't going to hurt any of us, okay? Well, so in the end, so fast forward, in the end, what happened was I said to your man there, the one who came out of his home, who was on the dog and burn, you know, to get help, you know, for the beautiful animal, yes. I said, well, if you take my collar, you know, my beautiful little Ace's collar and my beautiful little Ruby's lead, I said, please do not forget to return. And he said, what number are you? So I said what number I was. I said, please return them. I said, it's very important that you do, okay? I said, you just put them around there. I said, try and get him into your home until they arrive. Do you see? Anyway, we managed it because then another woman came out then and she happened to feed this animal the night before, but she brought the little animal, not so little, but brought the little animal in, but it went to attack one of her little puppies, do you see? So there's something strange there. They don't normally do that, so that's a bit strange. But anyway, but he was not nasty towards man or woman, this animal, not at all, okay? The long and short it was, so she came out and then he started jumping all up her because obviously she'd fed him. But if I'd have known that he was out all night, I felt really bad, you know, when I heard that, because I thought, you know something, I thought it was really cold a couple of nights ago, mind you, it was really cold last night as well, but I thought, oh, God bless him, do you see what I mean? Anyway, managed to get, you know, see your man there, the one who was on the dog and bone, he managed to get the little animal in his flat, okay? So that solved that problem until someone could come and collect him. So it wasn't so long, and then he come and brought the my collar back and my lead, okay? Then he was just explaining, and he did say to them, and I thought, oh, God bless him, he did say to the woman who collected this little baby here now, he did say, if nobody claims him, he said, you know, he can come back to me and I will have him. Isn't that lovely, my delicious little babies? I just thought that was so beautiful. And then I said, if for any reason they cannot find the owners or something, because we do not know. I've never seen that little animal, and none of us had ever seen the little animal. Do you know what I mean? To my knowledge, none of us had. Do you see? Did not know where he came from. Anyway, and I said to your man there, I said, well, what would you name? You know, so you have to, spare a thought for a name now. And he said, do you know something? He said a name that come into my head, because he's quite an angelic type of man. If not in that way. He's just quite small. He's just like a very angelic man, and anyway, and he says, you know something? He said, my thoughts was tinsel. I said, oh, how beautiful. I said, actually, I could see your little animal legs. He's black with white here. Do you see what I mean? And he had a couple of like white spots, like a spot on one paw and a spot on the other in white. And I said, oh, yes, and he's black, So I said, so you could see a lovely, like, bit of red tinsel around him. Oh, how beautiful. But anyway, I said, oh, because he wanted to get some pussycats. He's been brought up, with pussycats. So I said, don't get a little pussycat yet. I said, because you don't know what's going to happen. He said, yeah. And I said, I bet you. I said, that beautiful little animal, I said, would really be your best friend. I said, you could do with that. And he said to me, because he works from home, and he said, do you know something? He said, yes, he would. He would really help him. Isn't that lovely, my delicious little babies? So we've got to wait and see now. So when I find out, my delicious babies, I'll let you know. Okay, my delicious babies? But anyway, that's that. And I still cannot remember what it was I wanted to say. Anyway, not to worry, sweets. I'll remember probably later, you know what I mean? And I'll write it down so I can tell you, okay? So that's my video, my delicious little babies, okay? So until my next video, please take care of yourselves and please try to take care of others, okay? And so much love and blessings to you all. But yes, we don't know where that little baby animal come from. I've never ever seen, ever. And I'm out walking my beautiful little rubes and I've never seen this little animal. So I do not know where he comes from. Do you see what I mean? But this is not the first time it's happened. I've had staffies come up, I've had, and there's another one that's, I forgot what breed it was now. Anyway, where we've had to borrow the collar, and do you understand what I mean? And that little one got out twice, bless. It was all white and it got out, and then he was returned back to his to his family, blessed. Do you see what I mean? Yes. But yeah, so I said, oh, thank you, my beautiful little Lacey. Thank you, my beautiful little Rubes, for the little collar and lead. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But yes, but I was just glad that he was collected then, and that he would have something to eat and he would have a roof over his head and he'd be warm. But apparently they have to keep him for 7 days. Strange that, isn't it, my delicious little babies? 7 days. 7, yeah. Anyway, my delicious little babies, so you just take care now. Take care of yourselves. Please try to take care of others. Please continue to lift the vibrations to all's well that ended well there, okay? And peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to each and every one of you. And wherever you are in the world, have a super duper time. You only get one life. Okay, my delicious babies? And if it is daytime wherever you are, have a super duper and delicious and wonderful day. Okay, so until my next video, my delicious babies, you just look after yourselves now, my delicious babies, okay? So so much love and blessings to you all, okay? But yeah, that other video was it was pretty sad, like, but he's clearly very upset. But all I was doing was putting a message to help. Oh, one last thing, that's what it was I wanted to say. UK column, so search engine of your choice, my delicious babies. They are on BitChute, but you can also just type in UK column. Our lovely, not in that way, our lovely Debbie Evans, she talks to James Roguski, okay, Roguski, yeah, because I've already advertised him anyway, but they were having a conversation, okay, my delicious babies, and he explains about the WHO and about all these things, who are not there for your health at all, okay, my delicious babies, but he breaks everything down. I've already advertised, okay, my delicious babies, but it's always good to listen to other, where they talk together. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, so that's that, so I've remembered now. There we are then, my delicious babies. Much love, God bless, take care, thank you for listening, bye-bye.